Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to talk about thirsty men and hungry women. So we all know what a thirsty man is, but what's a hungry woman? Well, a hungry woman is a woman that is so hungry for attention that she attracts thirsty men. So I was at the bar last night with my friends. It was a Thursday night and we're having a few drinks, having a good time, having some laughs, and I just scoped out the room just to see what's what, because I'm a naturally curious person. And I do notice a group of females in one table, and I notice a group of hip males in another table. So I think nothing of it. So as I'm hanging out with my friends having a drink, I noticed this one girl pass by. She comes in with her friend, and her friend's kind of timid, and I could notice that she was the leader of the pack. So she goes straight to the back of the bar. She talks to this white guy, like I don't know if he was an owner or what he was, but basically it was an older white gentleman, and they chat a little bit. This girl, she's probably in her mid-20s, early 20s, and this white man is probably in his late 50s. So I'm thinking that guy's the owner, or he probably has some connections with the bar, right? So they start chatting it up. She sits down, she finds a seat. She finds a table with about 8 chairs in it, and the white guy comes around and gets her drinks, and I'm like, oh, okay, I see what's going on here. All right, so she's drinking it up, and then he keeps bringing drinks. They start chatting. Looks like they're having a good time. So I think very little of it. I go back to my friends and chat it up, having a good time. And I look around the room again because I'm very curious, and I notice a group of women, about 3 women. They're dressed to the nines. They're having some drinks. They're like really dressed up, like provocatively and stuff like that. And but they're to themselves. They're 3 women to themselves. Then I noticed next to them a group of 5 men. I guess you could call these men F-boys or whatever, because they had the earrings, they had the really nice hair, they also wearing the nice clean black clothing. They're just like they're F-boys, man. All right, so they were to themselves also. And so I think nothing of it. I get back to talking to my friends, and I notice a group of these, well, what I would consider F-boys or fuck-boys, pass by, and they're walking in, and I'm like, all right, so damn, there's a lot of dudes coming in this bar, and they're coming in a group. Well, sure enough, these 4 dudes that are walking in, they know this girl, the girl that was talking to that guy, that old man. And I could see them struggling to find chairs that were close to this girl. And one dude, like, he just sat straight next to this girl. And then there was a guy that sat to the other side of her. And then there was another man that sat a little bit close to her, but there was another guy wedged in between. So this girl had 3 F-boys around her and 1 old dude. So I'm thinking, man, this girl is she's a hungry woman. I know for sure, I know for a fact, none of these guys have a chance with her. And I could see it play out. I could see how thirsty these dudes were and how hungry this girl was. She was having a good time because she got a lot of attention, and that's what she loves. That's what that type of woman likes. She likes attention. So I'm thinking, well, what happened to this other old gentleman? I said, how's this guy gonna play it off? Because he looked like he was into her too. But he's old. And you know, old people, they just don't have a shot with younger women unless they're like sugar daddies. So he comes around, so I'm looking at this and I'm like, all right, this is gonna get good. I'm gonna see how this old man's game is. So what he does is he goes around this girl and he pushes her in the back and gets her attention, and then he starts talking to her. I said, oh, okay, I see that. I see a physical approach. In all my observation, I realized, man, there's a group of 3 fine females all alone, and instead of these 3 thirsty, desperate dudes, which were not unattractive, if they would have stopped focusing their attention on this one girl, which was all right, she was not the best, I mean, she was kind of hot, they could have been chatting it up with some other girls that they actually had a chance with. So I guess that just stuck in my mind, and I wanted to talk about that. Sometimes hungry women attract thirsty males. And no one ends up winning except for the hungry woman. Well, not even the hungry woman, because she goes home alone too. She goes home and she just gets lonelier and lonelier. Because I've seen some of these hungry women, I've seen them in all their stages of life. I've seen them in their early 20s, see them in their 30s, and I see them in their 40s. And I can see where the life will progress, and it doesn't end well for the hungry woman or the thirsty males. I just thought we'd talk about that today. Next time, we're gonna probably talk about something else, but please subscribe and keep watching.